What is going on, you guys? It's Max. Look, I'll admit when I fucked up. A lot of people didn't really see it, but I put up a short earlier yesterday, by this point, basically explaining how it's a really, really, really good idea to prestige all your killers to level 1 right now before the new patch drops. And I don't know, I feel like after a little while, I feel like I kind of came across as like that's your only option, because they've come out with the bonus prestige levels. That was yesterday that they put up that blog post, and now it's really convoluted. So this is kind of messy, but I've taken the time to create this little infographic. On the left, we have the killers that I found out that I will need to prestige, and the killers that I do not need to prestige, based on the science and mathematics of how the new system works. So as you can see, there's basically every single killer I'm going to need to prestige, right? There's very few that I do not need to, and we'll get into those when we get to them. But BHVR, when they put up the PTB patch notes, where they mentioned how the new progression system is going to work, they said that you're going to get prestige points, basically, based on how many perk tiers your characters have specifically. So for example, if we look at Trapper, just because I have him selected at first here, the tier 3 perks that I have are worth 3 points, okay? I don't have any tier 2 perks, wow, but the tier 2 perks are worth 2, and obviously the tier 1 perks are worth 1. So in order to reach prestige 3, the day that the prestige update comes out, you need to have 170 perk tiers on your characters, each individually, of course. And as you can see by my list, I am really not anywhere near that. Without specifically having to individually count every single tier 1 and every single tier 2, we're using the highest value, which is obviously the tier 3. So what I did was we took the minimum number that we need to reach prestige 3, because remember, we're going for prestige 3 because we want the tier 3 teachables to be unlocked for everybody. Just literally delete the perk grind for the rest of my life. It's that simple. So what we did was we took the minimum amount that you need, which is 170, and divided that by 3. And what we got was 56.6, round that up to 57. So what that means, since, we're using the minimum number, there's no reason to use the higher one. You need 57 tier 3 perks to guarantee that you get to prestige 3 when the new patch comes out. Okay? Now, there's 15 perks on each page. Okay, so that makes this very easy to count. We have 15 here. Obviously, this entire page is purple. And we look back at the infographic. 4 full pages, since there's 15 on each one. 4 pages is 60 perks. 15, 2 is 30, 3 is 45, and 4 is 60. So, if you have 4 pages of purple perks straight through, because they're sorted by tier, then you guarantee yourself that you're going to have the killer's teachables when the new patch drops on everybody. This is super convoluted, and I hope I can really get my thoughts down. This is the best way I thought to do it. I'm just not good with numbers, I guess. And of course, we could come in here and we could count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 9 tier 1 perks, right? But keep in mind, that number is not going towards reaching 57. That number is going towards reaching 170. Okay, so this is just a little bit of a simpler way to really simplify it and guarantee that we're good on patch day. So 4 pages of tier 3 perks is what we're aiming for. And as you'll see, we'll go through every other character. I have literally, nothing at all, man. Even still, remember, the tier 1s are adding to that 170 total. You know what I mean? So we have 15 here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's 22. And then you would have to times that by 3 to get to the true value of it, and that's not even close to 170, let's be honest with you. Okay? So that's our baseline that we're using. I'm going to be able to prestige 1 Wraith before the patch drops, and then when the patch drops, he's going to be new prestige 3, and that's going to have all his teachables unlocked for everybody. Because that's going to be huge for me, because look at all these characters that I barely have any perks on, right? Now let me show you somebody that I do have every single perk on, is Legion, okay? So when the patch drops, if I play my cards right and prestige the characters that I need to prestige, every single killer is going to look like this. And that's going to be fantastic. Because let's go back. Let's just literally go through the list. I've put 700 hours into this game. We'll mention Michael when we get to him. I've put 700 hours into this game, and look how little I have. There's 7 whole pages worth of perks, and most of my dudes only have like 2 or 3. Michael's a special case because before they announced the bonus prestige levels yesterday morning, I wanted to guarantee that I could get Save the Best for Last tier 3 on everybody. And before yesterday morning, this was the goal, was prestige 3, and I kind of feel like a doofus. I really could have just left Michael at prestige 1 with the new information that we have today, but it's, I don't know, you live and you learn, I guess. It's whatever. But again, look at how little I have. You know, I mean, I'm not really caught up on my survivors, but a lot of blood points have gone into survivors. And definitely a lot of blood points have gone into Legion, of course, because it's my main character. But this is embarrassing. You know, that's Legion. The only other exception... You get the point, dude. Like, even Ghostface. Like, I play a bit of Ghostface every now and then, but, like, I have the stuff that I need. But it's going to be so nice to be able to have literally every single perk. Let me show you somebody who's, I feel like, maybe kind of close. Actually, no. She's not. Actually, I thought I had more than this. But even still, right? We need to hit 57. Right? Tier 3 perks. So this is 15. This is 30. 35, 38. She could be close if I really wanted to crunch out the math with the... I don't think she's at, you know, the 170 points that we need still. Which sucks. The only other character that I really actually don't need, because I'm really close, is Dredge. And, of course, as you can see, ta-da! We have 4 full pages of purple perks. So, he's good to go. Legion's good to go. Michael's literally as good to go as possible. So, here's what's going to happen. Realistically, the PTB comes out the patch comes out 3 weeks after the PTB. Always, right? Now, Behavior could have fucked something up. They could actually need more time with the new proposed changes that they put up yesterday morning. But they haven't given us an exact release date yet. And that's kind of concerning because it's supposed to be a week out by now. So I guess we'll just wait and see what happens. If it comes out, it should be the 19th. Because usually they do patches on Tuesday, but the PTB actually came out on Wednesday, the 29th of June. Because it was a day late. So it very well could be Wednesday the 20th instead. But we don't have an exact date. So I'm going to keep a lookout for some more info as we get closer. But my goal right now is going to be Monday the 18th. If I don't hear anything else, Monday the 18th, I'm going to prestige all of these characters that I have marked with a green check mark, and the survivors that can do it as well. But we're not going to talk about the survivors. My survivor collection is definitely not anywhere near where it needs to be for this. So that kind of sucks. As you'll see, I literally bought the rest of them that I didn't own because of this update. So it's going to be rough, but what can you do? I mainly play killer anyway, so I hope that helps. And I'll leave the infographic up here if you want to screenshot it. I hope this makes sense. Really, I do. Just to TLDR, wrap it up, really. If you do not care about the perk charms that you're gonna get and the bloody outfits, and all you want, like me, is to have every perk on every killer, then yes, prestige as you need. If you have, let's show another great example. If, for example, you have a bunch of cakes saved up, right? I'm lucky that Dredge is one of the dudes that I don't have to do this to. Then don't, because the bonus points are going to be enough to boost him. This isn't what I wanted. The bonus points from having all of these perks are going to be enough to boost him up to Prestige 3 already anyway. You see? I hope that makes sense. Leave a comment down below if you're still confused. I feel like I'm still doing a really fucking bad job of explaining this, but I don't know. Behavior should have put this out themselves, because this is actually, like, a big deal. You know what I mean? You lose, if you decide to prestige before the update, you lose all your stuff still. So really, that's it. It's like, make the decision to give up all your add-ons and offerings, to delete the perk grind for the rest of your life if you're in the same position as me and you have all your killers at level 50. Or I could keep all that stuff, wait until the new system rolls out, and then have to grind for all the rest of the perks that I'm missing forever. I don't know. I think I'm going to prestige my characters before the update comes out, especially based on the math that I've worked out for which ones that I need. It's basically everybody except for Legion and Dredge, so I don't know. If you guys want to see some more Dead by Daylight gameplay and stuff, you can subscribe. I try to upload every day, and I try to stream every day as well over at twitch.tv/MaxBakerTV at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Hopefully I'll catch you guys there. If not, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Take care and peace.